Cybersecurity refers to technologies, process, and rules created to protect computer systems, servers, networks, programs, devices, and data from cyber attacks. It aims to protect against unauthorized access to data and misuse of technologies. India's growing reliance on digital technologies, increasing use of the internet, lack of awareness, and vulnerability of the critical information infrastructure have made it a target of a wide range of cyber threats. According to a CERT-in report, over 3.9 lakh cybersecurity incidents were reported in 2020 in India, an increase of 63% from the previous year. These incidents included phishing attacks, website intrusions, malware attacks, and ransomware attacks. Types of cyber threats. Based on the type of perpetrators and their motive, cyber threats can be arranged into 4 types. Cybercrime. These are criminal activities carried out through a computer network where a computer device server might be the target or used in carrying out criminal activities. The main motive of cyber criminals is financial gain or to cause disruption. Cyber espionage. The act of using a computer network to gain unlawful access to confidential information from other computer servers is called cyber espionage. It is executed to extract classified information from government organization. Cyber espionage is cyber-enabled illegal abstraction of data, intellectual property, and trade secrets worth billions of dollars. In March 2021, cyber intelligence firm Cypherma reported that the Chinese hacking group APT10, also known as Stone Panda, had targeted the Bharat Biotech and the Serum Institute of India, whose coronavirus shots were being used in the country's immunization campaign. Cyber warfare. Cyber warfare refers to using cyberspace to carry out acts of warfare against other countries. It includes attacks like distributed denial of services, defacing of websites, and so on. Now, cyberspace is considered the fifth dimension of warfare after land, ocean, air, and space. More than 140 countries have developed or are in the process of developing their patenting and proficiency in cyber warfare. For example, NATO has designated cyberspace as an operational domain like air, land, and sea. The US has a separate cyber command. Cyber terrorism. It involves an attack over a computer network to secure the political objectives of terrorists to cause fear among the masses and target the governments. Usually, cyber terrorism aims to invade cyber networks responsible for the maintenance of national security and destroy information of strategic importance. Methods used are usually the destruction of cyber network, denial of service attacks, and data exfiltration. It is capable of causing loss of life, creating international economic chaos, and affecting environmental casualties by hacking into various critical infrastructure. Methods used for cyber attacks. The following are some common methods used to threaten the cybersecurity of a nation. Malware. It is a malicious software that a cyber criminal hacker creates to disrupt or damage computers or derive financial benefits. It is often spread by way of an unsolicited email, attachment, or download link. The types of malware are as follows. Virus. It is a self-replicating program that attaches to a clean file and is spread in a computer system, infecting other files. Trojans. It disguises as legitimate software. Users are tricked into uploading Trojans onto their devices where they cause damage or collect data. For example, Emotet Vasa was a sophisticated Trojan that was used to steal data and load other malware. Spyware. It is a program that secretly records what a user does and then this information is misused. Ransomware. It locks down a user's file data. The user cannot access them unless a ransom is paid. Example, WannaCry and Petya. Adware. It is advertising software that can be used to spread malware. Botnets. It is a network of infected computers that is used by cyber criminals to perform tasks online. SQL injection. It is a type of cyber attack used to steal data from a database. Vulnerabilities in data-driven applications are exploited to insert malicious code into database. Phishing. Phishing is when attackers send spam emails or text messages that contain links to malicious websites. The website may contain malware, for example, Dridex malware, which can sabotage systems and organization. Man in the middle attack. In this, a cyber criminal intercept communication between two individuals in order to steal data. For example, on an unsecured Wi-Fi network, data that is being passed from the victim's device can be intercepted. Denial of service attack. It prevents a computer system from fulfilling legitimate requests by overwhelming the networks and servers with excessive traffic. In April 2023, a coordinated DDoS cyber attack was launched in India against 6 major airports and healthcare institutions by a hacker group named Anonymous Sudan. Romance scams. Cyber criminals use dating sites, chat rooms, and apps, duping victims into compromising personal data. Cyber threat evolution. Types of cyber threats have grown sophisticated with time as shown in the diagram below. Need for cyber security in India. Amongst contemporary security vulnerabilities, cyber threats to the economy, security, public service delivery, critical infrastructure have emerged as critical to India. Cyber threat is a huge challenge that is capable of disturbing and destroying the economic and social order. The following are the major reasons why cyber security is needed. Nature of cyber threat. These are hard to detect and difficult to investigate because of their anonymity. Besides being inexpensive and easy to commit, they are hard to prove with certitude. Evolving nature. Cyber criminals are embracing increasingly innovative and highly inventive techniques. Ransomware as a service. Recent instance of ransomware attacks where RAAS was used. Cybercrime as a service. This new model emerged in 2023. Example: Logbit, Akira, Luna, Moth. Misuse of AI in 2023. Worm GPT, a black hat version of ChatGPT, was found to be used to generate malicious content including phishing emails, malware code, fake news, and social media posts. High level of vulnerability. The critical information infrastructure and other state computer resources are not fully protected and have become easy target. Example: the AIMS ransomware attack of 2022 affected a large number of patient data used by terror organizations. Cyber terrorists can use the same techniques as traditional cyber attacks such as DDoS attacks, malware, social engineering, and phishing. The impetus to digitalization. The government has been promoting internet-based service, making them more vulnerable to cybercrimes. Online payments via Bhim UPI are prone to fraud, surveillance, profiling, violation of privacy, etc. Interference with public services. Attacks in cyberspace may result in the disruption of critical public services like railway, defense system, communication system, banking, and others. The 2020 Mumbai power outage was allegedly due to a Chinese cyber attack carried out through malware. Cyber warfare against India. State-sponsored cyber attacks against India went up to 278% between 2021 and 2023, with the service sector including IT and BPO facing the highest share of attacks according to the 2023 India Threat Landscape report by Cypherma. Rising cybercrime in India. As per the NCRB report, the number of cybercrime incidents in India was as follows. Major types of cybercrime in India. During 2021, 37.6% of the cases were reported under computer-related offences, followed by fraud at 26.4% and publication, transmission of obscene, sexually explicit acts in electronic form in 12.5% of cases. Initiatives taken for cybersecurity. To strengthen the mechanism to deal with cyber crimes in a comprehensive and coordinated manner, the central government has adopted the following measures. Legal measures. Information Technology Act 2000. The Act deals with the protection of CII, declaration of a protected system, cyber terrorism, hacking, violation of privacy, fraud, and other cyber crimes. Digital Personal Data Protection Act DPDP 2023. The Act aims to balance the right of individuals with the need to process digital personal data for legal purposes. It applies to the processing of digital personal data within India as well as the processing of personal data outside India. It is for offering goods or services in India. The Act grants individuals rights such as the right to obtain information about processing, the right to seek correction and erasure of personal data, the right to nominate another person to exercise rights in the event of death or incapacity. National Digital Communication Policy 2018. The major focus areas of the policy are as follows: to connect, propel and secure India, secure digital sovereignty of India, universal broadband connectivity at 50 Mbps to every citizen, provide 1 Gbps internet connectivity to all gram panchayats, ensure connectivity to all uncovered areas, attract investment of $100 billion in digital communication sector. National Cyber Security Policy 2013. It aims to concertize resilience against cyber threats in all sectors. A crisis management plan has been instituted. Institutional measures. National Cyber Security Coordinator (NCSC). It coordinates with different agencies at the national level for cyber security matters. National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center. Under Section 70A of the IT Act, it is designated as the national nodal agency for CII protection. Defense Cyber Agency. The Union Government has established it to deal with matters of cyber warfare and cyber security. Indian Computer Emergency Response Team (CERT) in Section 70B of the IT Act provides for the constitution of CERT in to maintain India's cybersecurity and counter cybersecurity threats. It issues alerts and advisory about the latest cyber threats as well as coordinated countermeasures. Cyber Suraksha Kendra, Botnet Cleaning and Malware Analysis Center has been launched for the detection of malicious programs and provides free tools to remove them. National Cyber Coordination Center. It was set up to generate necessary situational awareness of cyber security threats and enable timely information sharing for proactive, preventative and protective actions by individual entities. Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. The Ministry of Home Affairs has set up the I4C to deal with all types of cybercrime in the country in a coordinated and comprehensive manner. It includes National Cyber Forensic Laboratory. It provides cyber forensic assistance to state UT police, National Cybercrime Reporting Portal to report cyber crimes, Citizen Financial Cyber Fraud Reporting and Management System for immediate reporting of financial frauds and to stop siphoning of funds by fraudsters. Massive open online course platform, namely the Cytrain portal, has been developed for the capacity building of public officials. Other measures. Chief Information Security Officers guidelines have been issued for CISOs for securing application infrastructure and compliance in different organizations. Cyber auditing. All the new government websites and applications are audited prior to their hosting and on a regular basis after hosting. Cyber crime prevention for women and children scheme. The government has released grant to state or UTs for setting up a cyber forensic training laboratory and organizing capacity building program on cyber awareness and cyber crime investigation. Suggested measure to enhance cyber security in India. According to the World Economic Forum Global Cybersecurity Outlook 2024, there is a widening gap among organizations concerning cyber resilience to make condition bad cyber skills and talent shortages increase vulnerability to threats. The following are measures that can be taken in India. End user protection. It is an individual, the end user, who accidentally uploads malware or another form of cyber threat. The following measures can be taken: implement firewall and threat detection software, install security patches and regularly update software, scan files from unknown sources. Cyber insurance. According to IRDAI, cyber insurance is an insurance policy designed to protect the policyholders from cyber crimes. It is a risk management and mitigation strategy that has a corollary benefit of improving the adoption of preventive measures. It can help move from cyber risk mitigation to cyber risk prevention. Legislative reforms. India must consider enacting the Indian Cybersecurity Act dedicated to dealing with present-day cybersecurity challenges such as cyber terrorism and spam and empowering investigating agencies. Administrative reforms. Multiplicity of organization. Multiple government organizations handle cybersecurity in India, resulting in overlapping jurisdiction and confusion among organizations. The jurisdictional limits must be detailed through legislation to the extent possible. Clear jurisdictions. There should be a regular review to keep cybersecurity updated as per the continuously evolving cyberspace. The National Cybersecurity Coordinator must proactively coordinate the activities of the cybersecurity agencies. Awareness programs. The government must consider launching a cyber literacy program, Indian Cybersecurity Service. As recommended by IDSA, the government should establish the Indian Cybersecurity Service as an all India civil service. Infrastructural investment and upgradation. In addition to protecting IP and trade secrets and preserving India's data sovereignty, it is imperative to secure financial transaction and communication taking place through cyber networks. The following measures can be taken. Sectoral CERTs. These must be operationalized in more field. Recovery capability. The government must develop disaster recovery capabilities against cyber attacks. Cyberspace Safety Fund to meet all cybersecurity contingency of India. Strengthening capacity. Cyber forensic. It is the process of using electronic equipment to gather data as evidence for a crime. There is a lack of proper training, technology upgradation as well as device with enforcement agencies. Increasing capacity of police. Police lack the capabilities to investigate cyber crimes and frauds occurring on a daily basis. According to Delhi Police in 2023-24, almost 200 people fell prey to cyber frauds every day and the number is rising.